Another scorching day today, and there's, well, you can't really see much of the city because of the haze. Anyway, we're heading down there to see something different, so next stop is the subway. Another scorching day today, and there's, well, you can't really see much of the city because of the haze. Anyway, we're heading down there to see something different, so next stop is the subway. Station here for the subway, and as you can see, as far as the eye can see, there's very little cars parked here, so things aren't exactly back to normal here in Toronto yet. Hey, presto. So we're at Bloor Street in Yonge. We just came up from the subway, and the interesting thing about Yonge and Bloor, you can remain underground for blocks because they have this extensive underground walking system full of stores, restaurants, etc. So let's go for a walk and see what we can find. Here we are at Bay Street and Cumberland. We're just going to cross over here and go into Yorkville. See, you never know what you're going to see down here. Life is like a box of chocolates. So this is Yorkville Avenue. People come here to see and be seen. And in the 60s it was famous for hippies, and Neil Young and Bob Dylan, all these people used to hang about here in the cafes and bars. So let's just go and have a look, see what we can see and who we can see. You never know who you'll see here during the film festival. All the stars come here. Now, you could be forgiven if you mistake this guy for Rod Stewart, because it's definitely not Rod Stewart. So there's always lineups for restaurants here, restaurants, bars, on the weekends, in the evenings, very busy. Restaurant in there. I haven't been in that one. looks very classy.
COVID has like fried my brain. I was like, keep floating in the water. I'll pay for less than this, you know? So yeah, long story short. I called again and like Stephanie answered just as like she was getting in the car. And your mom had just arrived at her house. And I was like, I changed my mind.
Excuse me. So all these little nooks and crannies in here, fully occupied with restaurants, bars, boutiques, good looking women. Nice car. Woohoo! It's just an endless parade through here. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little tour of Yorkville. At the weekends, as I said, it's a constant parade of cars that go around and around, and you just never know who you're going to run into. So we'll just keep heading over this way and eventually get down to the waterfront. We've arrived at the Great Hall of Union Station. A magnificent structure, and was sort of the centre of Canada. All trains went through Union Station, and across the other side of Front Street is Royal York Hotel. We'll just go through there and check it out. So the Royal York Hotel, the grandest hotel in Toronto in its heyday. It's pretty old-fashioned but spectacular nevertheless. So I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the Royal York Hotel. Didn't want to be too noisy in there. Now we're going to head down to the waterfront.
That's the elevator shaft.
So if you come to Toronto, your option there is the Royal York. I'm sure you can get a great deal online. Many good deals available in Toronto. And the subway is directly below Central Union Station there. And just ahead is Yonge Street. Bay Street, then Yonge Street. Lots of new construction going on around here downtown, with more hotels and extension to the railway. Well, I'm glad I don't have to get out of town at night. It's chaos down here with the volume of traffic and all the construction. Just pity these people that have to do it. There is an alternative, you know. Now when you get winters, this is what happens to concrete. That's the exposed rebar, and that's how much concrete should have been on it. And just with the salt it's been put on the roads, this is what happens, and it's quite perilous to try and repair it. But the best thing for this, the whole thing, is rip it down. is where you get the ferry to the islands. Let's go and check it out. So that is one of the Toronto Island ferries there. They're behind the hotel and they go very regular all day long. So if you come to Toronto and you want to go over to the island, there's a number of things to see and do that. You can also take a water taxi, as you see. There's different options. Then, if you've got any strength left after a full day, you can always rent a bicycle. Hi, this is Queen's Quay on the waterfront, just west of Yonge Street. It's got offices upstairs as well as condominiums and some great stores and great restaurants on the other side of the building looking onto the water. So let's go and have a look. They have the tall ships here once a year. Not sure what's going to happen this year. Perfect spot for a drink. Plane going into the Toronto Island Airport. And there's the Toronto Islands, a variety of them. And as I say, you get the ferry over there. The Northern Spirit one is like a day trip out there, or at least out for a few hours. Spot in the shade is much sought after on a warm day in the late afternoon, and there's a bit of a line-up going on there to get one of those prize seats. After a hot day downtown, it wouldn't be complete without a nice cold Starbucks coffee. A mocha Oreo cookie Frappuccino. I'm going to enjoy this, but the people who were just here left an awful mess. That building over there used to be Tip Top Tailors. Great architecture, but now is a condominium. So just over my shoulder there is the Sky Dome, and there's a Scotiabank Arena where the hockey gets played, and some great concerts can be had when the COVID is over. At St Andrew's Church, and alongside it there is Roy Thomson Hall. That We're right on the edge of the theatre district. The Toronto Film Festival takes place along here when there's no COVID, and for the weekend the place gets shut down. Great location. Welcome to the Toronto Eaton Centre, right downtown at Queen and Yonge Street, stretching north towards Dundas and Yonge. A myriad of stores here, really nice mall, and it's very, very cool on a scorching day. Well, I'm back at the terminus station here at Finch and Yonge. That was a long day. It was very hot down there. I'm glad I got that Frappuccino at Starbucks. So time to get the car and head home. I hope you enjoyed that tour and give you a better idea of what Toronto might be like in a couple of different locations. So, see you next time. Bye for now.